What's going on, guys? So after about 9 months, our front splitter is starting to fall apart. Now, if you watch my other videos, you notice I already put extra reinforcements on this thing here. As you can see, the screws here just kind of ripped off it just kind of ripped through this here. Now, by the way, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and tap that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up. Now, I had ended up putting reinforcement screws in here, one up here. This part is fine, but as you can see, it kind of ripped out right through here. You can see the screws just ripped right out. Some screws are still in there. And so I really don't want to get rid of this thing. I like the ZL1 add-ons, but it definitely have flaws. These things here, these fender extensions, they're real flimsy and cheap. Look how thin they are compared to this. This is like paper thin, and look how thick this is. So this isn't going anywhere, but this here is flimsy. Now the other side, as you can see, the other side is fine, but it wants to come out, and as you can see, it shimmied over. It's longer on this side, but you can see the curvature, how it wants to kind of shimmy out, but it's still in there on this side. Screws are still in there. But now, in my opinion, ZL1 add-on should have made this one piece. This wouldn't be happening if this was one piece. But again, even the sizing is off, they're mismatched. Even though these are fender extensions, it would be better if the thickness was the same as this. Paper thin, not so thin. Now I understand that, you know, the weather, the snow's picking up and snow's collecting on there, and it's kind of wearing down on it, but I mean, at the same time, you expect this thing to last at least a couple years. This is it's a good splitter. It's just the way it's made, the way it's designed is kind of subpar. You know, in my opinion, this should be a one piece. If this was a one piece, this would be way more, it would hold up a lot better. It would be way more firm and sturdy. You know, these little cheap fender extensions, I mean, come on. So what's the plan for this front splitter here? I'm definitely going to take these off. These are trash now. So what I may do is kind of modify this, fabricate it. So what I may do is cut to make it come right here, if you know what I mean. So because I don't want this sticking out without fender extensions, you know what I mean. So maybe I can just cut here and have it come, you know what I mean, come around. If you understand what I'm, you know, if you understand where I'm coming from here, I can just cut it here to make it flush with this. That way it's not sticking out. So I cut this off and then, you know, see how it looks right like that. Because I don't want to rip this off, but at the same time, it won't look right without these fender extensions. And these things are flimsy and cheap. I mean, they're really, they don't last. They clearly don't last, but that's what's in store for this front splitter, guys. I'm gonna pull these fender extensions off in the spring and do a little bit of fabricating, cut that on both sides, and we'll see how that looks, because I'm not gonna get rid of it. In the meantime, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up. If you have this same front splitter, let me know if you're having any problems with your fender extensions like mine is, because obviously mine's they're done now. So Alex is RT Life signing off.